G-Force and Mygale often feature on Speed Week and Inside Speed on SBS and Fox Sports. Over 400,000 viewers saw the following footage when broadcast this year.
Greg Woodrow, tell us about them. Well, you know, the Formula 4s are a great little car. They're very, very quick. They're a real training ground for the young guys. And really, you know, today, most of your V8 supercar drivers have come straight out of these cars and been picked to drive in the big teams. You know, a lot of the guys like Todd Kelly, Rick Kelly, all these fellas who are running HRT have all come straight out of Formula 4. It's a fantastic little category and great little cars. The car is a very simple car. It's a one-make engine. It's a Ford 1600cc engine running on a tubular chassis. Most of them, you know, made out of like a chromoly tube. And really, from there, you've got a number of different manufacturers who build the cars around the rules. So, same tyre, same engine, and from there, tubular chassis and into the car. The engines are a Ford 1600cc engine, and they come out of the factory about, from what we understand, you know, 56 horsepower. By the time Graham Ritter gets hold of the engine, you're probably looking at about 110 horsepower, hopefully a little bit more if you're lucky. And really, the engine is a very reliable, simple little item, has a carburetor on it, and from there, most of the guys who run have got very, very similar horsepower. The engines can run most of the year without really being looked at too much, and we find that, you know, fingers crossed, that we don't have any engine problems.
And Greg Woodrow is certainly very qualified to talk about these cars. He's the importer of the Mygale chassis into Australia. Let's take a look at the grid for this first race of the day. Joel Spicello coming off the front row, alongside him Dane Rudolph. Back then to Woodrow, Attunes, Guest, Smith, Watson and Campbell. Tough field of cars as always. This is the Scuderia New South Wales State Championship for Formula 4. The third round as we get a great start. Looks like Spicello got the jump early. Joining me in commentary, as always, is Gary Manel. Should be great racing.
Yeah, that's right, Nathan. 28 cars, big field on the GP circuit here at Iron Park.
Yes, as they come down to this first turn on a flying lap. Oh, it's a tunes out in the dirt and he spins round. Nathan gets the car all out of shape. Looks like he dropped two wheels in the dirt and he's just caused a big traffic jam behind him. But fortunately, looks like everyone seemed to get races. And we're back with a restart now. Spicello, all sorts of pressure from Woodrow this time.
Yeah, Woodrow's got the slipstream as we see him pull up the inside there, down the straight, and looks like he's got to get through the corner there. Certainly yes, Spicello has no option, and he gets all sideways.
What an awesome save by Spicello. He had that thing about 45 degrees, full opposite lock, and that was one hell of a steer job.
Yep, it's given Woodrow the break he needed, and Spicello is holding up the rest of the pack.
The champion has been 3 times state karting champion and has won a number of races in Formula 4, including 4th at the Australian Formula 1 Grand Prix in 2001. Very experienced racer is Woodrow, also the importer of the Mygale chassis. And it's good to see him getting on top of the car for the third round of the championship.
Yes, he certainly is a very experienced steerer.
Yes, Joel Spicello, on the other hand, who's been probably the form runner in the Formula 4 series for Scuderia in 2004, now starting to apply the pressure. He's the youngster, the young stager up against, well, is it fair to call Woodrow the veteran? I don't quite think so, but he certainly has a lot of racing miles under his belt. Look at him taking the inside defensive line, trying to stop the slipstream. He had about the smallest of margins between the inside of the racetrack there, just short of dropping a wheel.
Yeah, just couldn't quite pull it off down the outside there. Spicello had to tuck back in behind Woodrow.
So Spike wants to see if he can get past Woodrow, nose to tail, the apprentice mechanic from Tuncurry up against the Victorian, the Mexican about to steal his pride. Oh, Spicello, big move down the inside. They go wheel to wheel onto the front straight. This is awesome racing. Now it's a drag race to the finishing line. Woodrow's going to get there by the narrowest of margins, and doesn't he love it? Greg Woodrow gets the win.
Absolutely incredible drive there by Woodrow to take out first, Spicello second, Dane Rudolph in third, Ben Guest in fourth, Michael Pedezzi in fifth spot.
Great race it was. Here's this awesome move. Let's take a look at the replay now. Spicello just lined him up off the dog leg down the inside, but what's more amazing is have a look how close they get here. The wheels just about touch. Great racing. They gave each other enough room, but Woodrow just got the better run under the straight and got the win.
Oh, look, it was fantastic. You know, like, finally, you know, 1-1. We've been trying all year. We keep getting second place. we've been working really hard on the Mygale, and we've won one. It's just amazing. I'm wrapped. We only won it by about a tenth of a second as well, so Joel's really, really hard to beat. But I reckon, you know, we can get into the second race, we can give him another run for his money and hopefully do it again.